Hi guys, Mr. Crowther here. Just wanted to give you a quick overview of how to use your calculators when doing trigonometry. Each calculator is going to be unique, so I'm going to show you three online versions, and hopefully you can apply them to your own personal calculators if you have them, which you should. Um, or if you are using the online calculators, you'll get an idea of how to use them. And it's mainly the order in which we insert the operation. So let's take a 30-degree angle, and we want to find out what the sine of that angle is. So I'll start with Desmos. The key thing that you need to do is make sure that you are in degree mode. We'll be working with degrees of an angle, so you need to make sure this calculator is in degree mode. And that goes for your graphing calculator, your scientific calculator. Um, Scientific calculator is typically indicated by DEG. If it says RAD on your screen, you're not in the correct mode. You need to be in DEG. On a graphing calculator, you can click on the button Mode and scroll down to where it says degrees and radians and make sure degrees is highlighted. For our purposes right now, Desmos is in degrees. So I can come over here and I have two ways in which to input it for Desmos. I can type in SIN to indicate sine and then put in the degree measure, and it's going to give me my answer is a half. I can also go over to the functions, this trig menu, and it has my sine, cosine, tangent. So I could type in sine, and I want 30 degrees, and again, it's going to give me half. So in this case, I had to input the trigonometric function first, then the angle measure in order to get my answer. Your typical Google calculator operates in the same way. Again, radians, degrees. Radians is currently highlighted. I need to make sure I'm in degrees. Trig functions are typically right there. And this is just if I Googled calculator, what comes up. I can push the sine, enter 30 degrees, and then hit the equals button, and I get 1/2. Pretty straightforward. If you're on a different computer, let's say a Windows computer, and you pull up the Windows calculator, there's trigonometry over here where I can find my trig functions. And this is how I would switch to degree mode. So I'm in degree mode indicated by this DEG. If it's RAD, you just want to click it and make sure you're in DEG for degree mode. So again, I'm going to do the sine, 30 degrees, and then hit equals, and it gives me my answer is 30. So something's wrong with this one. Technically, nothing's wrong with it. It's just the way we have to input it. So with this calculator, I have to put in the degree measure first, and then tell it that I wanted to find the sine of that in order to get my solution. So those are the three online calculators that you have access to. Play around with your calculator. You know the sine of 30 has to equal a half based on this example. So if you can figure out how to get your calculator in the correct mode, how to use the sine function with the 30 degrees in the correct order to get that answer of 1/2, then you'll be well on your way to understanding how to use your calculator. Thank you.